Well, let's take a step back in time now, because there's this new report, Maria, and it claims that President Obama's CIA allegedly spied on 26 Trump associates before the 2016 Russia collusion claims. And you were one of the first people to flag this and talk about it, dating all the way back to 2019. Listen to this, something that you said in
remember
December.
What it was like 2 years ago. You know, I would come in after my Sunday show, after having original reporting on exactly what took place, and virtually the entire media landscape would slam me for coming out and saying, this is what we learned yesterday, the Nunes memo, etc. And it was like, they just ignored it. They ignored all of the obvious signs and just tried to come up with this narrative that the Trump administration wasn't being spied on.
Yeah, so Maria, what is your take now on this new report and what it actually means?
Yeah, well, Carly, I'm really glad that this is coming out even bigger and in a broader way, because we did report all of this back in 2018 and 19. Devin Nunes, at that point, was the chairman of the Intelligence Committee, and he came out with the so-called Nunes memos, which indicated exactly some of the tactics that the Obama administration and the incoming administration in national security were taking against Trump associates. And I remember speaking with George Papadopoulos, who said that he was run into and set up. Same with Carter Page. You know that they used the FISA rules against Carter Page. But with regard to George Papadopoulos, what happened was, at one point he was in Europe and he met with a leading, really spy, an ally of the United States, Alexander Downer, who told him at the time that Russia has damaging emails on Hillary Clinton. So he drops that little bomb in George Papadopoulos' head. A couple of weeks later, Papadopoulos meets with a spy, another intelligence official from Italy, a person named Mr. Mifsud. And Mifsud asks Papadopoulos, hey, do you know anything about emails about Hillary Clinton and Russia? And he had just been told that by Alexander Downer a couple of weeks earlier. So Papadopoulos says, yeah, I heard that there are damaging emails from Russia on Hillary Clinton. Well, that was all it took for Mifsud to call officials in the United States and say, George Papadopoulos says there are emails of Hillary Clinton that Russia has, and then they went in. So it was a total setup. Papadopoulos went through this with me at the time. Carter Page went through all of this with me at the time as well. And that is why back in 2018, Devin Nunes sent names to U.S. officials to refer them to the U.S. For contempt for all of these shenanigans. Again, it was so many shenanigans, and it's coming out now. It didn't only have to do with the FBI pursuing this Russia collusion hoax. It was also about the CIA running into Trump officials. It's an incredible story, biggest political scandal we've ever seen.
Well, you are following the story, Maria, like no one else, and we are all better off for it. We know you have a big show ahead. Maria, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks, Carly. We'll have Ray Kelly coming on Fox Business Mornings with Maria. I'll see you then.
Don't want to miss that.